How's it, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the greatest vlog in the world. My name is Jeff, your favorite tour guide in Madeira. And today we're full on South African. I've got my South African shirt on and we're out here on the southwest of the island talking to local entrepreneurs, South African born entrepreneurs, and we're gonna have some fun today. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. We're in Arco de Caleta, and for the first time on this vlog, I'm here to introduce you to my brother.
Everyone, this is Bruce.
This is Bruce, and Bruce has been living here now for what, 7 years?
No.
Less?
Less.
5 years?
Even less.
Even less than that. If you guys know me, you know I've got a horrible memory, so that's just the way it is. So Bruce, we just wanted to give some insight to everyone watching. Kind of, you know, what it's like here in Madeira, something very basic. You know, so if you could give us like just a quick breakdown of your experience living in Madeira, what you like, what you don't like.
Madeira, I'd describe it as an all year round destination, which is the thing that I love the most. So, you know, anyone who knows me, I love sport, anything from tennis, golf, you name it. And it's a place where I can do that all year round. You know, don't have to worry about the weather or the forecast or what, you know, occasionally you do, but for the most part, it's a year-round destination, which is great. It kind of has everything you need. So, you know, from a city life, you can go down to Funchal and get everything you're looking for and would usually get in some of the major cities. But then, you know, just sort of a 20-30 minute drive away, you can be out in the nature and mountains and all the rest of it. And yeah, so, you know, we've made Madeira our home. I work remotely for a technology company. That's obviously a huge trend nowadays as well, with people working remotely for companies outside of the island. And in addition to that, you know, I'm passionate about property, and so have been purchasing and developing property over a number of years.
Do you think Madeira's got something to offer in terms of like the modern day age? For instance, like a lot of South Africans see Madeira as like this like place that nothing's going on, like an old retirement village kind of thing. Like, is that the way you see this place? Like, do you agree or disagree with this?
Yeah, so, you know, it's all about perspective at the end of the day. Things have definitely changed. I think, you know, nowadays, when you look at the infrastructure of the island, how easy it is to get around to different places, that's modernized everything, right? So what you would traditionally consider as being like older villages and, you know, and sort of backwards in one sense, or you know, that's all changed. Like just in Arco, we've got an absolutely brand new health centre that they built, which was inaugurated at the end of last year, right? So it's some of these smaller things that improvements in infrastructure. You know, Arco up until 10-15 years ago didn't have like direct main tunnel access, and so things just took a while to develop. If you look around now, you'll see huge cranes around and everything. And then, you know, when you talk about things that you can do here, like you can't see them at the moment, but usually there's a whole bunch of paragliders out there. There's awesome water activities. There's of course nature activities. There's Hit the Road, you guys will know. So, you know, when you think about that, and you also think about the increase in popularity of Madeira as an island, you now have direct flights here from pretty much all major destinations, right? So one of the huge advantages is because it is such a popular tourism resort, if you live here, it also means you can get direct flights to Copenhagen and Paris and London. And, you know, London's got like multiple flights a day, for example.
So we're going to carry on, all right? We're going to carry on, we're going to move on. Don't go away. We're going to be speaking to more South Africans, and we're going to show you kind of what the South Africans are up to on the southwest of Madeira. So let's get out of here. Bruce, thanks.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I've arrived at my favorite coffee shop in the southwest. It's weird, today we're talking about the southwest. Let's go, I'm starving. Today we're talking South Africa.
Nice. Afrikaans, bro.
Oh no. No. My Afrikaans is like less than zero. Shout out to my cousin Damien for the shirt. This shirt comes from South Africa and he was visiting us in January. actually. So thanks, Damien. Appreciate it. Right, I'm starving. I need a starter, and then we're gonna talk about lunch. So we're gonna have lunch, and we're gonna see the lovely goodies that they have here. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, this is a cook sister, right? It's like a sweet pastry, and I literally haven't had one of these in like 10 years. So, what are these? They're one of these little donut things. I can't remember what they call this, but it's a very South African vibe. So these guys are fresh from South Africa. I don't think they've been here a year. Let's see if it's any good. Huh?
Brings back memories.
I used to have the Cook Sisters in Boksburg. I remember we used to go quite often to the Boksburg library. There's somebody there. They used to sell Cook Sisters. From what I remember, they were a little bit smaller, but a little bit like sweeter. These are softer and more filling. Very tasty. Thank you very much. All right, so these guys have told me to dip it in the coffee.
So,
It's good. It's amazing. I want another one.
you got emotional. You got emotional.
Yeah. This is my friend Bernadette from Gato Legal.
Hi!
Best coffee place in Madeira.
Yeah!
And if you check on this channel, there's a video a couple of months back that we did about how to order coffee, I think it was.
Yeah?
So you can find out all about this coffee shop and what they're doing. And Bernadette, you're from, is it Mossel Bay?
Mossel Bay.
So I can still remember something. So you've been living here for 2 years?
2 years, yeah?
All right, and the business open for 7 months?
Yes.
Cool. What's the last 2 years been like for you?
Oh wow, a dream I guess.
A dream?
Yeah, I mean, to us, my husband and I, it feels like we're living in paradise. I mean, how could you not believe you're living in paradise when you live on Madeira Island? But also, I think the most important part for us also is that it's so much a home away from home, as there's so much South Africans here, and you still have that culture, and you speak Afrikaans. I speak Afrikaans almost every day. I always have South Africans coming into the roastery.
We're not talking Afrikaans today.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get you there, but we'll get there.
Well, yeah, I did a little bit of Afrikaans came out with the Cook Sisters, so
Yeah.
she was right.
It will happen, it will happen.
You know, we're trying to give these people a bit of a perspective about what it potentially would be like to come here,
Yeah.
to live here. Could you maybe like point out maybe like one or two things that you expected, and maybe one or two things that you didn't expect?
Expected, obviously, because it's an island, we were like, all right, so relaxed lifestyle, you have that peace of mind.
Everything's like amañana.
Yeah, and you know, because that's what life's about, just living life and being super happy. And we felt like we were too much in a hustle and bustle type of vibe, where when we came here, life was just about living life and being relaxed, enjoying the moment, living in the moment. That's one thing that we've actually learned about living here. We knew maybe, okay, we could see everyone's, you know, really enjoying life, but we've really come to feel that. Enjoy every single moment. Don't buy a takeaway cup of coffee, like sit and drink that cup of coffee. It's 5 minutes, you know. Just
Yeah.
enjoy everything in the moment. So I think that's one of the biggest things we've learned.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that was what you expected.
Yeah.
And what didn't
What
you
we
expect?
didn't expect. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What did we not expect? Yanni! I don't know, actually.
Nothing seems to bother you too much.
No, I
Fantastic.
mean, everything's just too good. I don't know, there's nothing. The people, the culture, everything is friendly, amazing, happy.
Everything being too good is fantastic, so that's we'll just end it there. Everything's amazing. What's your current outlook on Ponte do Pargo? How do you feel about Ponte
Oh,
do
I
Pargo?
love Ponte do Pargo. I like the calm and the relaxed. If I go to Funchal, it's amazing during the day. Then I'm like, okay, wait, I need to go to the peace and quiet.
Countryside.
Yeah, amazing, the views, the sunset, just being relaxed.
So it's not just
Yeah.
for old people.
Nope, I can
course.
testify.
Okay. And on that bombshell, thank you, Bernadette.
Thank you.
We're gonna have some lunch. All right, we got some important things to tell you, so we're gonna have some lunch.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got a little bit of a South African, Madeiran fusion style lunch happening today.
pretty cool.
Right, I can't wait. Let's dig in. Thank you very much. This is the boerewors bolo de kako sandwich, all right? The famous boerewors bolo de kako sandwich. I believe it is on request, so if you do come here looking for this, you probably won't find it on the menu, but if you ask, they'll make it for you. Boerewors is a typical South African sausage for the non-South Africans there, and of course, we all love it. So, yeah, that's it. We're gonna eat. It got a little bit chilly, so I put my jacket on. So it's actually February at the moment. It's the first week of February. So by the time you're watching this will be the end of February, and there's a reason for that. We're gonna talk about that, but it is technically winter. And if you noticed, I was fine in a t-shirt earlier, but in the shade with a little bit of wind, it gets a little bit cold, so we put on a little jersey, but not a big deal for winter, dead of winter in Madeira. So yeah, André, bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Let's do it. Thank you. It's time to leave, and now I've got a little bit of a bombshell for you guys. For some of you who may know me, you will know that I have to have surgery on my shoulder. For those of you who have been watching this channel, you saw what happened in Porto Santo a few months ago, and that was like my 9th or my 10th dislocation of my shoulder. So it's an unstable shoulder, and basically what they're going to be doing is tightening it all up, and there's a bit of a long recovery period. We've been shooting all of these vlogs to kind of have enough content, so by the time you actually watch this video, I would have been in recovery for a couple of weeks, and hopefully all went well. So I'm taking the opportunity to get some of my favorite snacks, and the good thing about this is rusks, and if you're a South African, you know what we do with rusks. We like to dip it in our coffee, and there's a specific brand of rusks that we all love and that we all know, and hopefully we'll show you that in a bit. But the rusks at Gato Legal is one of the first places that I've had homemade rusks from that I actually prefer to that famous rusks, and this is for real, I'm not talking crap. And these guys deliver to Funchal. Is it on Tuesdays? Tuesdays, and the best way to get hold of you is on Instagram or WhatsApp. So for all of you guys who want some goodies from this place, they deliver their coffee. So they got ground coffee and bean coffee. Remember, they roast their own coffee over here. So great place to visit, great place to get some snacks from, and also just to hang out with some South Africans and meet the people here. So yes, we're grabbing some supplies. This will be the last vlog that I've filmed before going into my surgery, which is next week. And yeah, we got more to show you, so stick around. We got 2 more places to show you in this video. And yeah, it's time to go. Guys, thank you very much. You're gonna deliver more for me, huh? They're gonna deliver some rusks. The good thing is about this that I only need one hand, you know, because I'm gonna be like wrapped up like this, so I can just be eating all day rusks, you know, like, just like. Oh, Ross. No one will get this. Oh, Ross. So what I came here for...
You came here for orange.
No, I didn't come here for the Oros, but I came here for the cream soda. Right, so this is what we used to call the green ambulance. This was a little bit of a hangover, so it's green, this green soda. I don't think anyone actually knows what's inside cream soda. Bringing stuff from South Africa here is a little bit of a mission. So everything, yes, you're gonna pay a little bit more. So I guess this could be a little bit of a luxury, like a dessert. So we're gonna get one for you, Andrea, and one for me. And then we're gonna get a couple of, it's amazing seeing all of these things. It's like I'm back in South Africa, really. Maize meal. So here we have a lot of milo, and they're in South Africa as well. Chakalaka, black cat, peanut butter, roses, passion fruit. Nando's, which you can actually find quite a lot of these in some of the Portuguese supermarkets. But what you can't find are these curry powders. There's some more like Sparletta strawberry, which is also pretty cool. Lemon twist is a big one. This is our version of brisa maracujá. See, it says here granadilla. In South Africa, we call it grenadilla
Grenadilla.
and not passion fruit. This was my favorite flavor, condensed milk. And yeah, this was the one that we were talking about in Gato Legal. I used to work in a Spur.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so this is a little like steakhouse, a Spur steakhouse, and this was one of my first jobs. I was working about 6 months in a Spur as a waiter, where I learned a lot. Monkey gland sauce. This is crazy. I haven't seen these things for ages. All the Robertson spices. What else is there? Look at that, hey? Can you, Mrs. Balls? Mrs. Balls hot chutney. I don't know if I want to take back a huge bottle, and it's also like $8 for Mrs. Balls, €8. So yeah, so this is €3. That's like 60 Rand. I know you guys you shouldn't make the conversion, but yeah, I think it's the most expensive cream soda I've ever bought. This is custard powder, which I don't know how to even explain this. Custard powder. And the man was telling me here actually that they're not allowed to import animal products, which includes dairy products as well, so we can't get any chocolate, unfortunately, because there's some great South African chocolates and we're just gonna have to, you know, get family to send over. So if you guys want to send us stuff, please, you know, feel free. Astros, I do miss my Astros and my Cadbury's and all of that kind of stuff. Romany creams. Oh yeah, this is all going to be fantastic when I'm at home recovering. So this is what we're taking with us. Romany creams, Omar rusks, some Spur barbecue sauce, the Nando's piri piri sauce,
And some cream soda.
cream soda for now, so that Andra can see what cream soda is. You're going to be the first Madeiran ever to have cream soda, maybe.
Hey, I don't know.
And then some grenadilla twist, the South African version of Brisa Maracuja. So if you guys want some South African products, Bar do Papagaio em Madeira, Raposeira. I'm not usually out this far, but super glad I got to see all of this. Cool.
Jeff, happy kid again?
Yes, happy kid. You want your cream soda?
Sure.
There you go, man.
Cool.
Let's get out of here. One last stop.
Let's try this out.
Yeah. This is it. It's missing a little piece in the front. Small piece in the front.
All big piece.
Yeah. I've been preparing the last few months really for my surgery. So we've got another car on the road and we've got Nuno on the road. So you can see Nuno's a fantastic new acquisition at Hit the Road Tours. So yes, we are running the best tours in the world. And this is what we've been doing. We've been getting this car ready. And this is what is awaiting me when I get back and able and ready. So it's, as you can see, this is the Beast, which has been in a lot of our videos, especially in 2020 and early 2021. And it's got a new paint job. We've gotten rid of all the rust that was over here. So we went from bottom to top. We painted all of the chassis just like we did with the Camel Jeep. So this time he painted this. Yeah, it's gonna look so cool.
Exciting.
I'm excited. Don't stress it, right? If you guys are coming out here in Madeira, you want to take a tour with me, I promise you that I'm more motivated than ever to get back on the road. And I should be back in the road probably June, May, June, July. It all depends on how long it takes us to heal. It's quite a lot of physio that has to be done. And this is going to be my new baby. We forgot to mention earlier as well about the Patreon. So this video is actually sponsored by the Hit the Road Madeira Patreon account. And if you are coming to Madeira and you want some help planning your vacation, moving to Madeira, or of course, if you just want to support this channel for anything from €4.50 per month, you can support us and buy us a poncha so we can bring you more content just like this. And for the next few months, I'm gonna be in front of my computer. So for only €16.50, you're gonna get a video call with me to help you plan out your vacation. And I'll be able to do that because I'll be stuck in front of the computer. So check out our Patreon account. Earlier today, we were actually out in a client's house which we were helping on the Moving to Madeira tier. So this is for 95 euros a month. You get me on the ground with all sorts of perks like video calls, constant messaging, and looking for resources here on the ground if you're moving to Madeira. Anything from construction to home improvement to finding the right connections for what you're looking for. So if you are doing that, check it out. Check out the Patreon account. It's all in the descriptions below. In next week's video, I believe we'll be doing a live video. So it's going to be hard to tell because it's only going to be in March. And we're only in the 3rd of February now by the time you watch this. Thank you for all of your support once again. And I will see you real soon. And don't forget, you're awesome, bro.
Hey, that's the wrong channel, bro.
The wrong channel?
Wrong channel.
So how do we do it?
It's let's hit the road.
Let's hit the road.
Now you're Dan Mace, eh?
Now I'm Dan Mace. I gotta get new tires for this baby. This is still gonna go for a few. It'll still get through the summer. It'll get through the summer, but then yeah.
Exciting, eh?
Excited.